Hello YouTube, DPeter67 here, and today I'm going to talk about pistols for prepping, self-defense, and whatnot. Now, I'm going to start this with, I've owned several pistols in the past, 9mm, 40 calibers, etc. And I, years ago, decided that the 40 caliber was my personal caliber of choice for self-defense. And I actually bought a couple of these guns before I really got deep into prepping, before I even got into prepping, before I even knew what prepping was. And like I said, I've owned 9mm before, and you know, did some research and found that the FBI chartered, you know, the 40 Smith & Wesson studies. I guess they actually went with a 10mm first, and the 40 caliber is a short 10mm, if you will. But the FBI wanted something more powerful than the 9, but not as powerful as the 45, and they came up with the 40. And you can read all about that on YouTube. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. But I decided that was my caliber of choice. On my long gun video, and I'll tell you again, is I believe to keep your calibers, the range of calibers that you own, down to a minimum. If you've got to stock up on ammo, I don't want to stock up on 9 and 45 and 40, 357 SIG if you're talking about automatic. I just don't want a whole lot of different calibers. So in here on this table, you'll see these 3 are 40 caliber and these 2 are 380s. Do I think a 380 is a defensive round? I do. It's equivalent to a 38, and you know, I wouldn't want to go any less than that, but I do believe it's a capable round. The 40 calibers, like I said, the Smith & Wesson, this is an M&P. I chose this over a Glock. I've always heard about the Glock. Every time I pick one up, it just doesn't feel good. Glock finger, you know, you hear all kinds of stuff. The Glock guys swear by them. The Smith guys swear by these. I love this gun. I absolutely love this gun. Wouldn't trade it for anything, and I think if you put one in your hand, you'll love it too. I went with the 40 compact version because I bought this to be concealed carry. At the time, Crossbreed was a real young company. I bought Crossbreed Kydex leather combo holster for this. Love it. I carry that. This is heavy. This is a heavy gun. I live in Florida. I wear shorts almost all the time. Even in the cooler months, it's December right now, actually between Christmas and New Year's. And I'm wearing shorts, and I carry everywhere I go except to the school and some government buildings. And I don't drink, so I don't go to the bars. But anyways, nice feature about that is you can actually run a full-size mag in it. Same with Glock or most of the others. I've got a little X grip on here, and that expands my magazine capacity from 10 to 14. That's just got ball ammo. This has actually got some defensive rounds in there. So I already had that. That is a $500 gun. Didn't want to do anything else. Didn't want to, staying within caliber, I didn't want to do anything different. I came across the Sigma 40s. So there's a couple of them here, and I bought these for $200 each. Love these guns. They shoot great. Safety check. I bought these used, $200 each. The rail is kind of useless. You got to buy a special adapter for that, which is kind of useless. But for $200, this is phenomenal. $300 brand new. But you can buy these in 9mm or 40 cal. This is the gun that Glock sued Smith & Wesson over. This is a Glock copy, if you will. And they settled for an undisclosed amount of money. And one of the rumors is that they made Smith & Wesson put a absolutely atrocious trigger on here. And when you buy them new, when I got these, the triggers were pretty nasty. They tend to be gritty, and they tend to be 14, 16 pound trigger pulls. Now there are sites, and I'll give them to you at the end of this video, that you can look up on YouTube and do a trigger mod. Basically take a couple springs out, and there's a part in there that you can polish if you have a Dremel tool and you're good at that kind of stuff. And you don't have to be that good at it, but you can polish it and take the grittiness out. And as you can see, this does not move when I pull the trigger. So it's not that bad of a deal. For 200 bucks, these are great truck guns. I leave this one in the truck. You can see it's got a little bit of marring on it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I leave this right in the truck. And again, this has the same trigger mod on it. And for $200, I don't really care if it gets beat up or whatever. And those could be really good bug out guns, except for they're a little bit heavy. Now, like I said, I live in Florida, and 99% of the time, I run around in shorts, and when I'm not working. But the Bodyguard 380, this is the gun that I carry all the time, everywhere I go. If I don't have that 40 on me, I've got this gun on me, and I love this gun. Love it, love it, love it, love it, and love it some more. This is a phenomenal gun. I bought this, I think I paid $350 for it. It's got the built-in laser. I don't use the laser much, don't turn it on, and I wouldn't conceive of using it in an emergency self-defense role. Just, it takes extra time to turn it on. This does have a safety on it. I'm not real keen about it. I do not run it, and I run all my guns condition 1, which means I leave one in the chamber as I carry it. I can carry this gun in my pocket. I don't recommend that. However, I do have a pocket holster, and I do run it inside of there in my pocket, no problem. But keeps you away from the trigger. It's got a pretty stout trigger. This one pulls about 8.5 pounds. I love it. Enough to keep you from firing by mistake, but it is a really good gun. One thing you notice as I pull the trigger on this, the hammer works every time, and that is a unique feature in these micro pistols. I'll give you a couple other YouTube videos to check out, and you can see some of that other stuff. But this is again, it's a $350, $400 pistol. I'm not independently wealthy, and so I don't buy a whole bunch of them. I did end up choosing the Taurus TCP738 as my bug out bag guns, and I have several of these. I keep them in my bug out bags. One of the features it has is on the last round, it has this hold open. I really like that feature. And to me, it's a little bit more comfortable than the Ruger LCP. I just think it's a little bit of a better gun. You just have to get used to the weird floor plate on this. It goes in actually backwards. But the 380 is I believe, a capable round. Its ballistics are on par with a 38, and those have been used by police forces and whatnot. So, yeah, is it the best option? No. If you're going to be carrying, I would carry this before I would carry those, because this will fit in my pocket, and I would much rather have something on me at all times than not potentially carry because it's too big or whatever. So that's what the micro pistol does for you. Now, I've been able to incorporate these into my bug out bag because they're really light. My bug out bag weighs in about 20 pounds. It doesn't take up a lot with this. I think you need safety in your bug out bag, and I think you need some concealability in your bug out bag. That offers it. In fact, in my bug out bag right here, I carry this TCP in this pouch, right like that. I actually do keep it loaded. I keep my spare clip right here. I'll close that pouch, and then I'll put a box of ammo back here. And I actually do carry one of my 40 cals because I would hope that I would have that with me, but not necessarily. That's part of my bug out bag system, and that's how I carry, and that's kind of inconspicuous. Again, it keeps the weight down. If you're a Nut and Fancy fan, you'll know he's a stickler on weight, and I agree with that. So let's talk about some of these videos that you should take a look at from other people. Such 00 or 00. Take a look at the Bodyguard 380 video. Also Battle of the Micro 380 pistols. Now the Bodyguard didn't make it into that video, but it does show the Taurus TCP. I believe it's got the LCP, I believe the Hellcat, and the Taurus TCP Hellcat. Oh, the Keltec PTA, the Keltec in there. Look at Nut and Fancy's the 380 ACP sucks video. I love Nut and Fancy's videos. Go a little bit long, and I'm going to try to wrap this one up too. But that's an attention grabber. Yeah, it's not the greatest round. However, if you're going to be carrying it, it's better to have a 380 than nothing. That's what his whole deal on that is. And then on the Sigmas, you'll hear a lot of people diss these unless they own them. Again, it's one of those things that I don't know why there's hatred for these guns. But I love them. They're fantastic. Look at Gunsmith USA's Smith & Wesson's Sigma 40 cal combat pistol review, and you can apply that to 9mm. Anything that's in 9mm, you can apply it to 40 or 40 into 9, unless they're talking about ballistics. But the features of the guns are exactly the same. And also look at Gunsmith USA's trigger fix modification do-it-yourself walkthrough for beginners. Tell you how to modify this gun and make it so much better. Again, this is DPeter67. Just giving you some thoughts on handguns. Appreciate your time, and leave me any questions or comments. Appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.